Welcome to CityWise. I'm your host, Tiana Stevens. CityWise is produced by the City of Rochester to shine a spotlight on city living at its best. Well, he's on a mission to open the mind's eye through the arts by providing an outlet for Rochester's youth, building confidence, encouraging creative thinking, and cultivating self-expression. Robert Ricks is the founder of Down in the Dirt Productions and Publications and the Mentors Inspiring Boys and Girls program. He joins us today along with two very talented youth performers, Jafari Mitchell and Jessica Hope Richmond. Thank you guys for coming on today.
Thank you so much for having us.
So Robert, tell us about your background and how the Mentors Inspiring Boys and Girls program got started.
Well, the Mentors Inspiring Boys and Girls Club program was inspired by the fact that I've always aspired to be a writer ever since I was 9 years old. And the way that I became a writer, because of the a lot of things that happened in my past, but the way that I became a writer was because there were very influential men in my life. And they nurtured me, they guided me, they directed me, they redirected me. They played a really, really important role in my life. And so in creating the MIB&G program, I wanted to be able to provide other young people with the same experiences, because a lot of times in our community, a lot of the strong African American males aren't visible. You don't get to see them. They don't interact with our kids. They're not in our kids' lives. So what I wanted to do is provide the same opportunity for other young people that was provided for me.
And where does the program take place, and what type of activities are embarked on?
Okay, the program takes place at Edgerton Recreation Center, which is at 41 Bacchus. And it was previously a one-day-a-week program, just a Saturday program, from 10 o'clock in the morning until 2:30 in the evening. And we did theater, creative writing, hip-hop dance, and step. And but presently we're about to make the program a 3-day program, which will be a Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday program.
And it'll happen during the school year?
And it will happen during the school year, correct.
Okay. Jessica, how long have you been in the program, and what are some of your favorite activities that you do there?
I think I was there like 3 years ago. And then I left and I came back here. But I really like the free write and expressing myself to do bigger and brighter things.
What are some of the creative writing pieces that you've worked on?
We have like expressing like our feelings and stuff.
How does it make you feel when you're able to put those thoughts down on paper and then sharing with the group?
Like everyone's listening, you know, on the paper, that no one's gonna judge you, no one's gonna say anything bad. They can just listen.
And Jafari, you tell me that you like to act.
Yes, I like to act.
And what are your favorite type of characters to play?
I like to play funny characters, characters that do funny things.
Okay, and you're 9 years old.
Yes.
What's the youngest age that can come to the program?
We service young people between the ages of 8 and 18.
Okay,
and they're generally split up into different groups as they go from program to program.
Jafari, what made you want to be a part of this?
Because I saw other kids with Mr. Ricks, and what he was doing with them seemed fun, so I wanted to get with Mr. Ricks and do some of the performances too.
What are some of the performances that you've done?
So we did A Day Without Black Folks, we did For My People, we did a Langston Hughes piece.
Oh, wow. And these are plays on stage, is that right?
There are some are plays and some are group performed monologues and poetry.
Okay, and you guys have been working on something very special coming up that you're going to be sharing with the whole community, right? Can you tell us about that?
Well, they're going to do 3 stage productions. The first one is one that I authored, which is called Blue Beads, Braids, and Bangs Against Bullying, which is a piece that just highlights the negative effects that bullying have on young people. And it also gives young people an opportunity to really see themselves in these characters. And it really just addresses that issue of bullying. I've worked in the city schools in some capacity for about 20 years. And it's an issue that is really, really prevalent, and it really has a negative impact on the environment, and especially on the kids there.
Sure. And Jessica, you've been involved with that piece, and you have some lines you want to share with us from that piece?
Yes. I want to give Shannon a gift. I want to give her a gift of healing, because I remember she would come to my house and eat breakfast before school, because my mama always bought the best cereal. Because I remember she sprung her ankle and we hopped and cried all the way to her house. Because I remember her mama lost her job and her daddy got real sick. And her brother got shot at the store down from our house. Hurt kids hurt other kids. And I just want her to heal so she can stop hurting people.
Very nice. And Jafari, did you want to share some of the work that you're going to be doing on stage?
Yes.
And tell us what you will be doing.
This line is from another performance. It's called A Day Without Black Folks. And it's from A Day Without Black Folks. And the line is, Lloyd Ray invented the dustpan in August of 1887. His idea became templates for many other designs. It really hasn't changed in nearly 130 years and is still most notable for the foundation of the modern day pooper scoopers favored by pet owners the world over. So next time you reach for your dustpan, Alex, think Lloyd Ray, a black man.
Very nice. So Robert, most of your pieces are educational. You're reaching the community in some sort of way, and through the kids, a very powerful message. In the case of shy kids, well, you two aren't shy. Jafari, how do you help a shy friend kind of come out of their shell?
So first, what I tell them to do is just, they have to practice not being shy for a while. They have to try to do more stuff with other kids so that they can have a little more fun. Hopefully they won't be as shy.
How important is family involvement in the program?
Family involvement is very, very important, very, very important. And because if the parents aren't on board, because when you're working with young people, you have to work with the school schedule, the parent schedule, the kid's schedule.
Sure.
So if the parents aren't involved, it's really hard to coordinate a schedule where the kids can meet and do something consistently. And because I'm just a real proponent of kids just committing themselves to a course of action. If you say you're going to do it, show up and do it. But without the parents getting them there and providing transportation and supporting them, then they're not going to commit.
Sure. What kind of programs or events do you do with parents to keep them engaged?
Last year we did a lot of we did a workshop called Parenting Your Parent, which the kids did to just kind of get the parents to better understand. Because a lot of times, I think we get like 15 minutes away from being a kid and we forget how tough it is growing up in the inner city, going to city schools, being faced with all the things that young people have to deal with today. And it comes in so many different directions and so many different capacities. It's in the television shows, it's in the music, it's in the community. They're just bombarded by so much negativity. So so again, that's why it's really, really important for the parents to be involved, because basically what that provides them the opportunity to do is just kind of reinforce, or we reinforce the positive messages that they try to enforce at home.
Sure, and I know, Jessica, your mom, very proud of you. She's here today in the audience. You guys are both excellent students. I've read your bios. What is it about the program and acting and sharing, through expression that makes you a better student at school?
Well, first, like, you don't have to be shy. Like, everyone else that's in the group, you're doing the same thing as them. And you might not, like, feel the same way at school, but when you come here, like, that's somewhere you can be yourself and you can be a different character or anyone you really want to be.
Jafari, would you say it helps boost confidence?
Yes, because if I didn't go with Mr. Ricks, I wouldn't be as bold as I am now. I wouldn't be as loud, and I wouldn't have spoke that much in class.
What's your favorite part of the program?
When we do plays and when I have to act, not just do poems, do actual stories, like, yeah.
Sure. So what are some of the challenges that you face as an organization? Do you have volunteers come in to help you run the programs?
Honestly, it's all a challenge from year to year. This particular program, MIB, I started about 3 years ago, and just trying to. It's in Rochester. We can really embrace something and enjoy something and like something and clap about something and speak really, really good about something. But when it comes to supporting it sometimes with our purses, it's a different story. So from year to year, it's a real struggle trying to fund the program. We started it with $20 a month.
Wow.
And then we went to $40 a month.
These are the fees.
These are the fees.
Okay.
But I never turn a kid down. I never not allow a kid to be a part of the program because of finances. Because like I said, it's what has prepared me to be the man that I am today. And I don't want $20 or $40 to prevent a young person from getting what was so freely given to me. And so one of the main challenges is getting people to commit themselves to coming and supporting the program with their bodies, and also just generating the funds, because I do bring in other artists to work with the young people. And then we do breakfast every Saturday. So it's not cheap trying to feed 15, 20, 25 hungry kids every Saturday.
And Jafari, I read you like pancakes.
Yes.
The best. Okay.
All the pancakes.
Finally, Robert, why is this so important for Rochester?
I think it's important for Rochester because, for one, personally, I think most of the youth programs work from the premise of excellence. They want our kids to be excellent, to do great things, to accomplish things. And I think that in some areas, the bar has been set really, really low. And so when you have programs that are pushing our young people and stretching our young people and making them think and teaching them how to think out the box, to think creatively, to work collectively, to share and care and embrace one another, that creates a better community, better families, a better Rochester.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on today. For more information on the Mentors Inspiring Boys and Girls program and other productions by Mr. Robert Ricks, visit ddppmedia.com. You can also call 585-719-5383 or send an email to service@ddppmedia.org.